Yo, check this out.
Previously heard. Good Hope FM. Let's go.
Don't have a good drive.
Have a great drive.
Have a great drive with Kyeezi. Kyeezi. Only on Good Hope FM.
All right, Great Drive family. When it's big, when it's huge, when it's massive, we need to do it the right way. Cape Town, you need to stand up for this guy. Stellenbosch, stand up.
They don't let me out. They don't call my name. They done read the 4 chapters. Now I'm back. Rick Sitch. I've been born again. Master, hit the switch. Igor, he's alive.
It gives me a great pleasure and a privilege to go ahead and introduce Will Linley joining us right here on the Great Drive. Hi, buddy.
Come on, so good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely amazing, man. Look, bro, I want to say you're a star on the come up, but you're already a star. Do you feel like a star already?
No, far from it. But it's I'm enjoying the journey. It's been so much fun and just having an absolute blast.
As we kick this off, what does being a star for Will Linley look like?
Nah, the thing is, I'm so far from it that I don't even know if I could say it. But I don't know. For me, the important thing about music is that I'm making music that people enjoy and that I'm making music that can soundtrack somebody's summer.
Absolutely.
If people can come to me and be like, "Hey, yo, like the song that a song that you made was the song that we played when we graduated," or
beautiful.
like was the song of our summer. That's success for me.
That's beautiful. I want to ask you something. What does love mean to Will Linley? Because I've checked out your socials, all right, and in every show that you have, there's something on the wall. I feel loved when, right? So I wanted to know from you because clearly you are on a mission to spread love as far as possible with your music. What does love mean to you?
Man, I love that question. It's interesting. Nobody's ever posed it to me because I just put it on the wall at all the shows, and I go, now you tell me what makes you feel loved. But I think for me, I'm such a community person. I think I feel alive when I'm surrounded with people that I love.
Okay.
And I think for me, I feel loved when I'm surrounded by friends that have my back, friends that are ride or die, I think community is just the most important aspect to my life, and I think it's an important aspect to a lot of other people's lives. But I feel so loved when I'm just with my people.
Absolutely, man. Is it something that you grew up around, family, where love was something that was spoken of and you felt it like, baby, I love you? Were you told I love you every single day?
Yeah, man. My parents are the goats, man. It's my dad's birthday, actually. So happy birthday, Pop.
Hold on. We gotta make some noise for your dad. Happy birthday, Pops. Happy birthday from the Great Drive, man.
Yes, please.
Absolutely, bro. Hold on here. Let me find it.
Yes, P. Diddy, it's your birthday, baby. Come on. We celebrate you loud and proud.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We getting naughty like it's your birthday. So put your drink up in the if you look sexy.
Go show it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
All right.
It's your birthday.
So when we do radio, a number of artists come up. You see these names come on our screens. You hear the amazing music, but you don't know their story, right? And I found it quite phenomenal that there's a Cape Town musician, right?
Yeah.
Born and bred in Cape Town. You went to Stellenbosch for varsity, right? And your story, if I'm honest with you, does not sound like the average story of a musical genius, if I may say so myself. So how did you find music, and what did music do for you when you finally found it?
Well, firstly, the reason why it's not a story of the musical genius that you hear is because I'm far from a musical genius.
I like that.
I'm far from it. Every now and then people are like, multi-instrumentalist, Will Linley, and I'm like, you could not be more wrong. But here we find ourselves. No, I think, music was something that was nourished and nurtured from a young age in my household. Listening to songs with my mum and dad in the car on the way to school, on the way to church on a Sunday, whatever it was, it was music. And it was always a hobby. And I started, started to write songs when I was like 16, 17, exploring GarageBand, Logic Pro, all of this stuff. But it very much felt like a hobby. I didn't see a way in. I didn't see a way forward. There was no one that I was chasing. I was like, I'm coming after you.
Yeah.
I'm doing this music to come after you. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's always helpful to maybe have that person in your sights that you're watching and you can analyze and try and figure out how do I do this. But there was no one that I could really lock my eyes on, especially in the South African context. And then I went off to university, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And I went back home, and instead of studying, I started cheating on my tests and then using the extra time to do some music. But no, I'm joking. But you know, I suddenly just had all this free time to make music, and I started putting stuff up on socials, and things started clicking, and I just started running with it.
Absolutely, man. You ran, and you just came back from LA, Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, I arrived last night.
And you were there for a month.
Yes, sir.
Who was in studio? Who did you work with? Give us the tea, bro. Give it to us, man.
I work a lot with two South African guys, David Bolshaw and Bubele Boy. So we did some stuff together, just finishing out some stuff. There's this incredible writer, Hamza, who I wrote some stuff with, and a guy called Deon Alexander. And then we were actually just finishing out some tracks for next year. So I've been working with these guys, Jackson Foot and Colin Foot, who I did Tough with, the girl song, and then I did Magic with.
Absolutely.
And we've been working together on some new stuff for next year. So we kind of are slowly, you know, getting into different rooms with different people and just exploring the writing process, which is really fun.
Cape Town, I need you to remember this name, Will Linley. I'm calling it live on air right now. This guy is going to be a big deal in the world, musically, and we gotta get behind him. If you have any questions, 0712860639 is the number. He's got a brand new one called Magic. It's coming up shortly. Will Linley in studio with us right here on The Great Drive, having a whole lot of conversation off air, on air. And you know what? He just pointed something out quite crazy. So, Will, you are part of a really unique class of music that's coming out of South Africa at the moment. All right? So we're going to mention Loyiso. All right? We're going to mention Tyler, who's currently one of the only South Africans who hit the Billboard charts, right? And then there's you, okay? And you just mentioned off air that you believe that Tyler could potentially get a feature with Drake. Okay, cool. No, we'll get past that. I want to ask you, as Will Linley, all right? Perfect situation. Money's not a problem. Who in the world would you love to work with?
Oh, these questions are my worst because there's so many. But you know what? I think, like, honestly, to do a song with Loyiso would be unbelievable.
All right.
I just think he's so talented.
Okay.
But then I think, like, you know, the kid in me starts to dream a bit.
Dream.
You know? So then there's the Ed Sheerans.
All right.
Who that would just be like, that I think for me would be the like chills moment, pinch myself, what the heck.
Okay.
There's a guy called John Bellion.
Okay.
Who is one of the best songwriters in the world.
All right.
And his vibe, his charisma, his lyric writing, his melody writing is insane.
Okay.
If I could even just have a session with John Bellion,
yeah,
I'd die a happy man.
You'd die a happy man.
Come on.
Tell me about Gracie. Who's Gracie?
Damn, hard-hitting questions, hey?
Who's
Gracie?
Who's Gracie?
Gracie is the person I'm going to marry one day. Yo, I promise you. Come on, turn sugar up, baby. It's yeah, man. I'm a very futuristic individual. Right. I think a lot about these types of things. Yeah. I don't know. Call me weird, call me a hopeless romantic, but I'll say it with my chest. I promise you. But Gracie is this. It's the idea of like, who is this person? Have I met them before? Are they do they live like down the street or on the other side of the world? Have I met them? Have I not met them? Where will I meet them? How will I meet them? I can't wait to meet this person. I'm buzzing. It's gonna be amazing. And Gracie is a song written about that whole idea.
Look at this, man. Well, you got me falling in love here, bro. You got me feeling like, wow, man.
That takes two, baby. Come on. I'm falling in love right here.
We got Magic. Where were you in life when you recorded Magic? What was happening? What was the point of the song?
Yeah, man. Magic came about after a conversation with Colin, Alex, and Jackson, which are three guys that I love working with out in LA. We, you know, I was in a relationship at the time, and we were kind of trying to. I always felt like saying I love you didn't really encapsulate it.
Wow.
And I felt like writing a song saying I love you was like, bro, that's so vanilla. Say something a little bit different. Say something that's like a little bit, I don't know, that just tries to encapsulate a little bit more. And I was chatting with the boys, and I was like, I want to say something more than just I love you. And Jackson sat down at the piano, and we were playing around with some ideas, and then he played this little riff that went ding ding ding, and then he was like, you and me feel something like magic, and all of us looked at each other and we were like, that's it. And then the rest of the song was written in like an hour, 45 minutes. And
just repeat that. You
and me feel something like magic.
You see, you're making me want to sing. I'm not even a singer, bro.
Come on, baby, you can do it. But it's for me, it's the most cinematic song. You can picture the movie. And so when I shot the music video with our Bongwe boy in Cape Town,
absolutely,
we it felt the idea just came to us so easily. And we could just see this movie happening.
Dude, has anyone ever told you that you are refreshing?
No.
You are so refreshing. You are so pure.
Oh, man, thank you.
You're so pure. I think every once in a while we get artists who you can see music works through them. And it seems like you're a vessel. And you need to find a way to continuously express yourself.
Man, thank you so much.
And I hope you keep that, and I hope it grows. And I hope the world can catch it, bro. Because it's pure.
Sir.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Thank you.
Woo, man, we've spoken about music. You're going to be getting music. I'm talking about magic. He couldn't say I love you. He said I love you is too boring. So he gave us magic. It's on the way. We've got your headline. All right, we've spoken to Will Linley. He's here in the building, and he has a brand new project that's come out on the 10th of November. It's a 6-track EP called Magic. You really couldn't say I love you.
I was just obsessed with it. I had to call the whole EP Magic.
Absolutely. Show him some love on the WhatsApp line 0712860639. Here's some magic.
Something like magic. Something like magic.
Let us know what you think about that one. Will Linley, Magic. Okay, I get it.
You get it now.
I absolutely get it, man. Look, I mean, your name is on posters with Maroon 5, the likes of Ava Max. I have a feeling I can see it. Coldplay somewhere in the future, probably.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. Well, thank you so much for connecting with us on The Great Drive, man.
Man, thank you so much for having me. You guys are doing unbelievable things. It's such a blessing to be here. Thank you for your time, your effort, your energy. What a time. Thank you.
Will Linley, ladies and gentlemen, check him out online. The EP is out. It's called Magic. It came out on Friday. 6 tracks. Take your time. Enjoy the great music.
Feel it. For more, tune in to goodhopefm.co.za.
It's all you need.